Hello, sysfailure here again, and today we're going to be unboxing the new mouse that I've just got my hands on. So this is Logitech's latest and greatest, the G900 Chaos Spectrum, which is nothing to do with Clive Sinclair and ZX Spectrums. It's 2 words too long for a name, that's what it is. G900 would have been fine. I have a G710 Plus keyboard, don't know what the Plus is there for. 710 came out after the Plus, very odd. And I've had a G7 mouse and a G15 keyboard. So G900 would have been fine. But we've got 2 extra words, so I suppose fills the space on the box. This is a wireless gaming mouse, because I like wireless and I like gaming, and funnily enough that means I tend to like wireless gaming mice. I had a G7 that was followed up by Razer Mamba 2012, and now that its battery is sort of swelled to the size of a small planet, and the scroll wheel is so unreliable that if you scroll down, you might go down. You might go down many times, you might go up, you might go down, up, or you might do nothing at all. Time for a new mouse. So, first off, the box, it's fairly understated. It looks kind of similar to the sort of boxes I see things like Samsung phones come in. I don't know if other people's phones come in, or the latest Samsungs, as I have a Note 4. Maybe they don't anymore. But it's a bit more understated than the packaging that the 2012 Mamba came in. So that looks like something that should be in a museum, which looked pretty damn awesome. But the important part is the mouse, obviously. So we'll have a little crack inside. I've already cut the tab so that I don't do something stupid like slice my fingers open with a scalpel on camera, much as that might be hilarious for anyone watching. Right, so nothing else, just a sort of metallic-y blue Logitech logo and a nice textured little box there. So that's, oh, yep, top pops off fairly easy, and ooh, there we go. I've got a sort of like crystalline effect going on there with the cardboard. And yep, funny smell of that cardboard and ink that you get. Ooh, and the 2 halves fit together, yes, so that fits there. And sort of like that fits there. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So I think the idea is maybe that, I don't know, like an asteroid or something's crashed, you crack it open, and inside you find this. Ooh, which is, of course, the prize. This is the G900 right here. And, well, let's see. It's very clicky. But that's to be expected for proper micro switches. And you wouldn't be able to see on camera, but right under here there's an actual little mechanical hinge, which you don't tend to see. On things like the Mamba and other mice, you just sort of bend the mouse body. So that's pretty cool. And this is where you do all your little charging and everything. It's rated about 30 hours battery life apparently, which I will happily be testing. And what else do we have in here? We have the manual. Kidoki, how to attach the PC, how to peel plastic off, how to turn switches on. Yep, okay, I think I know how to do that. And keep it at least 60 centimeters away from your router. That's fine. I don't have a router built into my PC. And I think that might actually be one of the new keyboards right there. Was it the Orion Spectrum? Something like that? I don't know. Oh, and also, do your best not to crash your mouse into the receiver. Right, okay, glad you told me, otherwise I would be doing that all day long. And how to swap out the buttons and battery stuff. Do notice, however, there is a switch or button or whatever right here, and it's not mentioned anywhere in the manual, so well done on that one. A few points lost. And we have, ooh, this is the cable, and that's a very nice cable. Oh, I like the braid on that. It's very smooth. Ooh, and flexible, so if you're going to use the cable, whoops, then yeah, it's very nice. I like that. And this is obviously where the little bit plugs into charge, which it looks like a fork, probably for extra stability, so that's cool. And here we have, what we got? We got warranty information, where battery disposal, etc. Yes, because the battery's built into this thing. I hope there's a way of replacing the battery when it fails, because it will fail eventually, rather than buying a new mouse would be nice. And how do we get into this? There we go. And in here we have the extra buttons. Yes, because on the side of this there is a couple of buttons right there. And on the other side there are no buttons. But if you take that off, you can fit these couple of buttons right here in that space. So you can choose to have no buttons on either side, or 2 on the left, or 2 on the right, or all 4, whichever you fancy. Because it's also an ambidextrous mouse, so if you're a southpaw, works fine for you as well. And we have the receiver. And the receiver that goes on the end of the cable, right there. But that's also a charge cable, so you have to take this off to plug it into the mouse to charge it. That's one of my complaints about this. If I just reach over here, bit dusty this thing. But the Mamba mice come with a charge stand, and the latest Mamba is also 135 quid, which is exactly how much this mouse costs, 135 quid. So one would have hoped it could have had some sort of charge stand, perhaps. And I think does it come out? Yes, yeah. So also the little receiver comes out the end as well. So that's a bit. I would probably, so I don't have to keep faffing around plugging and unplugging this, because you will wear plugs out. Probably end up plugging this into the keyboard or something, and then this just sit around for when you need to charge the mouse, which is meant to have up to 30 hours battery life with the lights off. Believe me, I will be turning the lights off because I don't care about the glowing G on the back of it, because my hand will mostly be sat on it. I'm more concerned about how it actually performs as a mouse. Well, there you go. So that is the Logitech G900, and hopefully it'll perform a lot better than my current mouse. Well, actually it can't possibly perform any worse than my current mouse, because it's really past it now. There you go. So that's the Logitech G900. 2 words too many.